This, one of them. The demon dealers from Caldeo. How many cultists have they killed? How many innocents?
A rain of blood. Intriguing. Another piece of the prophecy.
Slow down. You die now, you're stuck on the tree with Elias for eternity. Nobody wants that.
I was fine on my own.
Tears of blood rained on a desert jewel. So speaks the prophecy. At last, the knights are sacking the place.
Is Lilith here?
Yes. Just as the tree said. The rain, the Hellspawn, all spew from the Hellgates underneath the city. If she consumes her father's essence, Sanctuary is lost.
These corpses, displayed so proudly. There's nothing of the light in this.
The display is the point. They mean to make an example.
Inarius.
He's here, in the city.
Damn it. He's still the best shot as an ally we have.
This rain of blood. The sign we've waited for. Call the weak.
You hear that? They mention the Lord of Hatred.
Mephisto.
What? That can't be. Elias owned this note, and Lilith owned him.
The time of prophecy has come, knights. Lilith flees to the gate to hell. I will slay her in that cesspit she calls home, and open the way to the heavens. All is as fate decreed. A spear of light, piercing hatred's heart. You who die in battle today, die heaven-bound. Rally the troops at the palace. We march on hell.
And after that, your plan?
The Horadrim. Always chasing after the battles of your betters. But the angels don't need you.
The stone, Donovan. We don't need the bloody angels either.
The hubris. You boast of a mere fragment of what this once was. The World Stone. Debased in the hands of fools. Lilith dies by my blade. Prophecy has foretold it.
Same as before. This changes nothing.
nothing. Our one potential ally just ran off with our one weapon. What's your plan now?
To stop Lilith and damn the cost. Inarius is mad with pride. We can't rely on it.
Stone or metal, there is someone who might stand a chance against Lilith.
Me.
You?
Donan, you've come back to us, and not alone. Blessed be the light. The Father will deliver us, together.
He seized our soul stone.
His is the will of the light.
You still believe that?
How can you doubt us? After everything we've done for you and Yorin. At least, he doesn't have to see you like this. Stand down, Brevin.
Easy.
Sin reaps consequence. I have faith the Father acted righteously.
We want to stop Lilith. Same as you.
Unbelievable.
Inarius awaits us at the mouth to hell. Unnecessary. The Father will...
But your army, your people, as do we.
Loreth, the voice of... Hark, knights! The dead...
Feel that? The ground shook.
Ambush! From the rooftops!
Go. We'll handle things.
Reverend Mother. Reverend Mother, the gate is barred against us!
Hold our position.
Lorath, a word, please. We can't trust her.
Yes, but they've an army.
For now.
Above the gate. Looks like...
Whatever you did, it worked.
Now they're quick.
The chain's gone slack. It must have snapped. I need to find another way to the palace. Fresh kills, but already maggoty. Something speeds the decay. Don't like this. The air here is thick. What was that? What in the hells are you? I spoke of lesser evils beyond Dariel. Could that thing have been one? The Herodrum should be at the palace. If they made it.
Thank heavens you're here. I convinced them not to go without you.
You should have kept your temper with Prava.
I know. But you shouldn't have thrown away the stone, either.
We have a heading. Mephisto shelters in the Cathedral of Hatred. Across the Sea of Fire, Astaroth's domain. I'd wager that's why Lilith freed him in Skosglen. That's where we'll find her.
And what then? We don't have the stone.
Enough, Donan!
Then it's up to me to stop her, right?
been hounding me about this and that non-stop. Can you drop it for once?
It's not about me hounding you. It's...
Enough! You're both so smart usually.
Usually.
Not today. Yes, the stone is gone. Instead of arguing, let's do something about it. If Inarius has it, let's take it back.
It is the only way to guarantee Lilith's defeat.
No, not Lilith. You're all wrong about that. The stone should be saved for Mephisto, her maker, the prime evil. You know his powers of manipulation. His hatred has already poisoned us. Even Lilith fears him. Why don't you?
Are you done?
I am now. Think on what I've said, all right?
I can sense your fear, Father.
Well, what did you see? Whether we use you or the stone, we have to stop her. We follow her into hatred itself. It will sour our hearts even more, turn us against each other. Let's remember why we're here. Together. Everything feels wrong here. The air, the ground at my feet.
Mortals were not meant to tread this realm.
The sooner we can find Lilith and get out, the better.
Looks like the rear guard is fine. The others must have pushed someone in.
We'll know soon. Stand back, and I'll dispel the flames. Tani Sabdailekit. Demons!
I need more time.
Tani Sabdailekitos.
This is where the proper battle was fought.
They didn't stand a chance. It's Prava. Even she didn't survive this.
There's something underneath her. I knew that glow. It's the Soul Stone.
The battle is not over. The father is hunting Lilith. In the spire. Across this infernal wasteland. Salvation is...
Not for these knights you led to hell. Not for you either.
Brother.
You're just a tool of someone who doesn't give a damn and a thief. You had the stone the whole time we were helping you in Chaldean, didn't you?
Inarius entrusted it to me, and... Wait. You took it? Insolent heretic! Servants of darkness! You will all be damned!
Leave her. She's poisoned with hatred.
Is she the only one? I have a tonic. Drink up, Prava. If you're wise. Yes, but keep your guard up. The cathedral stick together.
You can take what's left. Well struck. Anything else?
You have a good arm.
I'm not ready yet.
The balance of power in hell will be overturned. This is not over yet. I will draw out your suffering.
I'm surprised you still remember the words to the book.
I'm the one who told you that spell.
Tani subtile kittos.
More of this damn hellfire.
I'll clear the way. Tani subtile kittos.
Lilith still has some horizon.
That's fine.
So none. This demon. Inside the barrier. This demon. Under the barrier, quickly. This demon.
You know, you're not half bad at taking charge.
Was that a compliment?
It's not like...
Oh, yes. The ground is...
Prepare yourselves.
I'm not ready yet.
Bloody hell.
Lorath, are you...
Just catching my breath. I see the spire up ahead. Come on.
Not far.
Any sign of Lilith? Or Inarius?
Lilith was here. I see the blood petals.
Din honum exousia. Ancora din exousia.
May we fight true in His holy name.
Do you remember them, Anarius? The whispers of the damned.
Words will not save you. Show yourself.
So, the soldier returns, and with such purpose. No longer the conflicted soul I left behind.
You deceived me!
Why, Anarius? What are you truly after?
My rightful place is in the heavens.
Is that why you seek to destroy all that we created?
Sanctuary is an abomination!
And our son.
I made it right. To satisfy the heavens.
Tell me, did they rejoice? No. They do not want you.
It is done. It all ends with you.
No. We made a choice. And that they can never forgive. No matter what you tell yourself, or who you sacrifice. Silence is their judgment.
But I set things right. What more would you have me do? Tell me! Please! Tell me!
The heavens do not speak to you anymore.
Heavens, protect me!
No, you belong in hell.
What happened?
She tore off Inarius's wings. It was like she was toying with him. She wanted the angel to suffer before she ended him.
Then the prophecy was wrong. A spear of light Piercing hatred's heart.
Maybe not. Lilith is wounded too.
If she's hurt, it will be easier to trap her in the Soul Stone. We cannot stop.
She's already gone.
What now?
I have an idea. I will prepare the Sightless Eye.
The eye? What do you mean?
We must find Lilith. The only way to do that is to use the Eye.
Are you serious? I know what happened the last time the eye was used. I know it didn't end well.
Do you have a better idea? Any of you? That's what I thought.
You're bleeding.
I'm fine. But, Lorith is right. The Eye is the only advantage we have. There is...
Collect your safe passage to the Cathedral of Hatred. And you look less well than when I saw you last. I would not be so certain of victory.
Fulfill the promise you made to me.
Of course, daughter of hatred. With my gift, you will face your father. We all return home. In the end.
Foolish of you to use the eye again.
What is this? Where am I?
A prisoner in your own mind. I could keep you here forever, but I will offer you a different fate. You could be Sanctuary's greatest protector. But only if you choose to. Show you why the world has need of you. Ever since you drank my blood, I have been a part of you. I always will be. I carry your hopes and fears in my heart. I gifted humans with free will, but they are lost without a shepherd to guide them.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity.
The world through a child's eyes. But you know.
The Horadrim know the truth.
Yes. But they are only keepers of knowledge.
I'm sorry, my son. It's so dark. I repented. Do you think I was too late?
My son was wiser than even the Horadrim. But it was not in his nature to be a shepherd either. His prophecy was a warning. But rather than use it to unite Sanctuary, he let it breed chaos. Inarius, Elias, Lorath. They wanted so badly to see their own meaning in the prophecy. They were blind to the simple truth of it. We are prisoners of the eternal conflict, the pawns of angels and demons. It will always be a part of us. We must fight to survive. It was so human of Inarius to think the prophecy was all about him. Or perhaps your kind inherited that.
Blessed Mother, save us.
Elias thought I was the one to save Sanctuary, but he was wrong. A human must lead the flock of humans. You.
I am...
Hatred, destruction, and terror are forever. We will always need to fight them. But we can turn the tide of the eternal conflict in our favor. It starts here, with Mephisto's destruction, and you will lead the battles to come. Simply take my hand. Fight the Sanctuary. I will stay in the shadows.
I will never take your hand.
Then this is the future that awaits you. I will keep you shackled here forever.
Hello, friend. Need help? Take the gateway. It is your onliest.
The cave in the mountains. This is where Mephisto found me.
Do not cower.
I've come to free you from this trap.
Why do you keep helping me?
Look where we stand. I saved you in this dismal little cave because I sensed you could end Lilith. And that is all I want. I won't lie. There will come a time when we are enemies. But like it or not, right now we need each other to defeat her. Look me in the eye. The path ahead is steep. My blessing will guide you. Tread without fear.
I thought I sensed that old wolf skulking around.
You would follow Mephisto, but not me. Are you that foolish?
I don't serve either of you.
What fool would deny the mother's gift?
Answer me.
Mephisto's fate is already sealed.
Nothing is sealed yet. That's why you're still talking.
You ungrateful worm. I will bury you in this nightmare until you beg for death.
Satan's eye is the source of this nightmare. Take it and set yourself free.
Don't even think of burying me here, you bastard.
I'm too damn old to haul your body out of hell. So move your hand. Let me see.
I haven't taken orders from you in years, Lorette. I see no reason to start now.
You should have come to me instead of the cathedral. I would have shown up for you. Shared your burden.
I know. And perhaps things would have gone differently with Skosglen. And with Yoren. Was it enough? Will he think it was enough?
I'm sorry about Donan.
What's done is done. What did you learn from the Eye?
Lilith tried to trap me. Before that, I saw her cross a great sea of fire. We can't give up now. What should we do?
I always had the steady hand. Trust your gut.